Thanks for watching Film Buff, really, honestly. It's fucking great.
Oh, hello. How's it going, guys? My name is Film Buff. Alright, man. Time to move on to the next episode. I'm having a little bit of a mini marathon, binge session. Again, it's not going to be as easy as it seems. Right now it does seem like they have her. But I doubt it's going to be as easy as just going up to her and, cutting out the human that's inside. I mean, this is Attack on Titan. Nothing is that easy, right, in this show. So I'm excited to see how that plays out. But before that, I need to thank all the amazing patrons. Thank you so much for all the amazing support. Thank you for sticking around. But yeah, man, I think that's all the recap I needed. Let's get right into it. Ooh. I'm telling you, man. Armored is coming. They better be ready for this. Holy shit, man. They're...
なあ、ベルトルさん。クリスタがどの辺に行ったか知らない？
ごめん、知らない。
It's the first time I've heard him speak like in a long time.
何してるんだ？
アルミ。今森の奥で何かやってるみてえだが、なんとなく察しがついてきたぞ。あのメガタ巨人を捕獲するためにここまで誘い込んだんだな。もっと正確に言えば、奴の中にいる人間の捕獲だ。エルヴィン団長の狙いは
最初からそれだった。
From the
そう
start,
いう
yeah.
ことですよね。でも俺たちみたいな新兵ならともかく、長く調査兵団をやってる先輩たちにも知らされてないなんて。
うるせえな。
私たちは団長や兵長に信用されてないって言いたいの？
いや、でもそういうことになっちゃいますよ。
いや、エレンの言う通りだ。団長には簡単に我々を信用できない理由があったんだと思う。
どんな？
仲間を信用できない理由なんて一つだ。巨人になる人間、もしくはそいつに協力する諜報員のようなやつが兵団にいる。
お前もそう思ってたんだろう。兵団の中に
いると思う。
He knows it's Annie, man.
諜報員。本当にそんなやつが？
少なくとも団長は
So sure, I'm so sure.
おそらくこの作戦を知らされたのは5年前から生き残っている兵だけだ。
なるほど。
5年前、つまり最初に壁を壊された時に情報員が入ってきたと想定して、容疑者をそこで線引きしたんじゃないかな。
じゃあソニーとビンを殺したのもそいつってことか。
私、あの時団長にそれを質問されたんだ。
君には何が見える？敵は何だと思う？
あの質問は。
いや、間違ってないよ。
何が間違ってないって？兵士がどれだけ余計に死んだと思ってんだ。
じゃん、後でこうするべきだったっていうことは簡単だ。でも結果なんて誰にもわからないよ。わからなくても選択の時は必ず来るしなきゃいけない。100人の仲間の命と壁の中の人類の命。団長は選んだんだ。100人の仲間の命を切り捨てることを選んだ。
Just like Pixis.
愛して長くも生きてないけど、確信していることがあるんだ。何かを変えることのできる人間がいるとすれば、その人はきっと大事なものを捨てることができる人だ。化け物をもしのぐ必要に迫られたのなら、人間性をも捨て去ることができる人のことだ。
Bigger picture, right?
何も捨てることができない人には何も変えることはできないだろう。
Holy shit.
体の一部の表面を硬質な皮膚で覆うことができる能力か。話に聞く鎧の巨人と似通った性質。
Ooh, this is crazy, man.
いい加減に出てきてくれないか。こっちはそんなに暇じゃないんだが。なあ、お前はこれからどうなると思う？お前はこの状況から 抜け出すことができると思う。
Telling you the armor's coming, man.
こっちの迷惑も少しは考えてほしいもんだ。お前の手足を切断しても大丈夫か？また生えてくるんだろ？お前自身の本体の方だ。死なれたりしたら困るからな。
She's calling the armored.
Damn, びっくりしたじゃねえか。
エルヴィン、匂うぞ。方角は全方位から多数同時に。
Oh, she's calling.
なんだこいつら、一斉に森の中に。なんだ急に俺らを無視すんだ。
なんだ
こいつら全部貴公子だったのかよ。なんでもいい、ここを通すな。
Oh my god, she has control.
リヴァイ兵長。
おいてめえ、さっきなんかしやがったな。
女型の巨人を狙っているのか。全員戦闘開始。女型の巨人を失せろ。陣形を再展開。カラネスクへ帰還せよ。やられたよ。
なんて面だ。てめえ、そりゃ。
敵には全てを捨て去る覚悟があったということだ。まさか自分ごと巨人に食わせて情報を抹消するとは。
Holy.
新二所であれだけ単価切った後でこのざまだ。
死骸の蒸気で視界が悪い。信号弾の連絡に支障が出かねない。
俺の班を呼んでくれ。
待てリヴァイ。ガスと刃を補充していけ。
時間が惜しい。十分足りると思うが、なぜだ？
You're going somewhere else?
従え。
了解だ、エルヴィン。
おるよペトラ。お前ら二人とも初陣でしょんべん漏らして泣いてたくせに立派になったもんだな。
言うなよ。威厳とかなくなったらどうするんだよエルド。
本当なんだ。
事実だろ。ちなみに俺は漏らしてないからなエレン。
バカめ。俺のが討伐数とかの実績は上なんだがバカ。
討伐数だけでは兵士の優劣は語れない。
うるせえバカ。
ペトラさん、空中で撒き散らしたってことですか？
いい加減にしろ。お前らピクニックに来てんのか？壁外なんだぞここは。ちなみに俺も漏らしてねえからなエレン。
Who's that?
きっとリヴァイ兵長からの連絡だ。兵長と合流するぞ。続きは帰ってからやれ。
It's not Levi. Yo.
エルビー、どうしてリヴァイに補給させたの？時間がないのに。
女型は食われた。だが君は中身が食われるのを見たか？俺は見てない。
まさか。
ああ、以前君が言っていた推論通り巨人化を解いた後もある程度動けるタイプだとすれば。そして あらかじめ立体起動装置をつけていたとしたら、女型の中にいた奴は今我々と同じ制服を着て。
リヴァイ兵長。
いや違う、誰だ。
グータさん、ちょっとどうして。グータさん。
Holy shit, he killed him! And that's a man's body.
我々兵士の中に紛れ込んでいる。
Dude, that looked like a man's body though. Huh. Okay, man. Man, anytime they get close, anytime they get close, the door gets slammed shut in their faces. It's like, the unpredictability of the enemy makes it so difficult to get one over them, right? Like, they'll think they're in like this amazing position, they have her cornered, they have her just, absolutely trapped. And then, she goes and does something that they have no clue about. And she starts screaming and, calls in all the Titans, basically. She attracts them. Her screams, bring them in and basically cannibalize her. Commander Smith was absolutely rattled. There's a look in his face. Levi even, looks at him. He's like, what's up with the pathetic look in your face? So far, I've seen Commander Smith just being this calm, this, really chill, collected person. But, this is the first time I've seen him rattled. He's shook. So he was rattled, but, he got it together pretty quick. He got himself together pretty quick. Told them that the operation has failed and it's time to retreat. So yeah, the commander, he realized that the steam or the smoke, gives the human inside the chance to, slip out, slip into it, unnoticed and make the escape. Now, I'm not sure if this is the first time he's noticed this or he remembered from, in the past, Colossal and the Armored taking this into effect. He told Levi he's going somewhere else, that he's probably going to have to go after the human that's inside. And at this moment, the Levi squad, the rest of them, they think it was a success. They think the operation was a success. They've captured the Titan, and by now they've probably pulled out the person inside. So they're having a good time. There's a lot of bonding going on, and you could tell it was so clear that they accepted Eren as one of their own. That he's part of the squad. They're joking around openly. They're really easy going around him. They've accepted him, right? They're joking about like first times and how Petra and Oryu pissed themselves. So they've really accepted him. He's one of them now. But it's really short-lived because as Commander Smith thought, Annie did escape under the cover of the steam. She's out there, and it kind of threw me off because the body kind of seemed like a man's body, but that I guess that's just the animation. Especially with the hood on, it just seemed for a little bit I thought, oh, what the hell? Maybe that's a man's body, but it's not a man's body. It is Annie, and she's out there and she fired off a green flare, to set a trap, so she could get the location. And Gunther, not knowing who shot that off, fires off a green flare, gives away the location, and she's on the move, man. She goes after them, and by the end of the episode, Gunther sees her, but it's just too late, man. She's too fast. She takes him out, like she kills him in one blow. So what's next? Is she gonna take on the whole squad? Is she gonna try to take them out one by one? So yeah, it looks like there's gonna be a bit of a showdown, and I did get a definitive answer to one of my questions I've had. I remember a few episodes ago I was going on about how the intelligent Titans, including Annie and the female Titan, do they physically transform into a Titan? Do they actually like are they shapeshifters, or are they just like Eren? That they are humans that can kind of create this body this Titan body. So I got my answer. Yeah, they are humans. Annie was in there, so she wasn't a shapeshifter. Her ability is exactly the same as Aaron's. She can create this body out of nothing, right? Okay, let's go back to the beginning of the episode. Now that the commander, now that Smith had one of them, caught one of them, he didn't want to take any chances. So, he told Levi to chill, hang back for a bit, as he asked them to fire even more harpoons into her to really make sure that she's not going anywhere. Yeah, he's not taking any chances, man. But, at the end of the day, it didn't matter. He took all the precautions possible. He made sure they had her. But again, it's so unpredictable, right? They're not even close to knowing everything about them, the Titans. So they get hit by these surprises on the fly. And that's how they learn. But the problem is, they have to pay a big price just to learn new things, because in the process, a lot of people die. At this point, it cuts to a scene of Jean. Jean figured it out. He said, I think I understand. They lured the female Titan in there so they can capture the human inside. Over the last few episodes, I really thought that Armin knows or has a good clue of who it might be. Unless he does know, and they're purposely not really focusing on that aspect of it. You can still see the concern in his face, as Jean is speaking, and they're talking about who it could be later on in the episode. I still do believe he might have an idea, that he might know it's Annie. They're just gonna, show that scene at the right moment of Armin talking about it, all of the things leading up to this, just, calling, back around episode 17, saying suicidal maniac to stop her, telling Reiner, oh, I need you to take a message just for Commander Smith. I still do think he knows who it might be, or has an idea of who it might be. They're just choosing to not focus on that just yet. Some of the Levi squad was a little bit agitated. Petra, Oryu, because Aaron suggested that the captain didn't even tell him about this plan, and they thought he's questioning the trust. He's like, oh, you don't think he trusts us? Surprisingly, Petra got really angry, and Oryu, of course, he got angry. But Eld kept it cool, and he said, no, Aaron's right. He makes a good point. It's too risky to go around telling everyone, because there's that potential of spies. Not potential, there are spies. And he said that, they have someone who's spying for them, or someone who can turn into a Titan and is a spy. So, it makes complete sense to not tell them, to not openly have this information out. Petra made a really interesting point here. She said it's possible that this spy, the sleeper I've been calling, got in 5 years ago, got through and infiltrated 5 years ago and has been here. And by spy, I mean Annie. So, if I plug in Annie to that equation, or to this thought process, she came in 5 years ago. And 5 years ago, was the Colossal and the Armored, they attacked. So I guess that's how Annie got in, and started spying and became a spy. But then then I start thinking of the Armored and the Colossal. Does that mean they also got in? The humans inside the Armored and the Colossal, did they get in, or do those two just stay outside? Moving on to Armin and Jean, in the conversations they're having, man, Armin just gets it, man. He's thinking on a different level from all of his classmates. He's gifted, he's got smarts. And, I'm not sure how long this show is supposed to go, or how long it is going to go in terms of how old they get. But I could totally see Armin, getting promoted and moving up the ranks to a really prominent strategic role. Because he just has to, man. He has a brain for it, man. He's able to think outside of the box. He's able to connect the dots. He's able to comprehend situations that the others might not, So, yeah, he's got the potential to really climb the ranks. But, Jean didn't like the fact that they didn't tell them about a potential spy among the ranks. But yeah, Armin explains to Jean that the commander is not in the wrong to do this, because, you know, much like Levi said last episode, a few episodes ago, I think, it's so impossible to know the outcome, right? So you have to, you know, make a choice, you know. A few hundred comrades, you know, soldiers, or everyone inside the wall, right? You know, so it's like the need of the few against the need of the many, right? You know, and men like Commander Smith and men like Pixis, you know, they are able to make those calls. I've seen Pixis do that around, you know, the time Eren had to block the hole. You know, Pixis, he knew what kind of sacrifices had to be made, because he was looking at the bigger picture, just like Commander Smith is looking at the bigger picture. You know, the survival of humanity, and not just today. You know, not just the present day and saving a few lives. And, you know, and surprisingly, Armin understands this. You know, not surprisingly, but I say surprisingly because if you go all the way back to the first few episodes, you know, that Armin, and to see his level of understanding, you know, now, it's crazy, you know, the growth he's had. And again, you know, I feel like one day he's going to find himself in one of these positions, you know, get promoted to a prominent position, be in the position to make these kind of moves and calls. And, you know, he's got the right mindset for it. He knows what has to be done. And there's this amazing line in there. It's like, those who cannot abandon anything cannot change anything. Yeah, man, Armin gets him, and he is just, yeah, man, so much growth, so much understanding of the situation. But yeah, they find out that the female Titan is able to harden specific parts of her body, or any part of her body, on command. So, you know, that adds another layer. And Commander Smith mentioned that the Armored has this ability as well, so that's two of them now. You know, so the Titans are constantly just throwing these new things at them that they just don't know about and just aren't ready for. And that includes this ability to summon other Titans, because, you know, any Titan, the female Titan, starts screaming, you know, and it's just this, yeah, you know, it's this haunting, this creepy scream, and basically everyone hears it. The whole forest, the surrounding area, all of them hear it, including the Titans who it's meant for. And, you know, this was yet another Titan ability they had no clue about. Commander Smith was completely caught off guard. Basically, this ability fucked up the operation. You know, this is something they could not predict. They did not see it coming, and did not expect, you know, that the Titans are gonna allow themselves to be cannibalized just to, you know, get rid of any kind of information. Now as she starts screaming, I thought for sure this is meant for the Armored, and that the Armored is gonna come to the rescue, and she's calling the Armored, you know, but never happened. No Armored. But instead the smaller Titans came in, you know, and they were kind of like in a trance, you know. They were ignoring the soldiers, and just running past them straight to Annie. I've seen before that these intelligent Titans seem to attract them regardless, right? Because you know, they were attracted to Eren around the time he was kind of out of it, right? So the scream really attracted them. But yeah, man, these the smaller Titans showed up, not the Armored. So you know, the absence of the Armored and the Colossal is making me uneasy, because I haven't seen them since like episode 2, right? Or episode 4 or 5, at least. Well, the Armored I haven't seen since like episode 2. So I thought for sure the Armored's gonna come here, you know, to her rescue and to get her out of there, but it never happened. So what I'm thinking here is that if the Armored is out there, right, at this point, and he hears the screams, he's gonna come to her rescue, right? But he didn't. You know, the Armored Titan didn't come. The other thing being, maybe it's just somewhere else, you know, just too far to make it to this point. It's that, or the most logical explanation again is that the Colossal didn't show up because the human that is meant to be in the Colossal, sorry, not the Colossal, the Armored, is already here and can't leave, you know, to go and transform into the armor and show up. And you know, a few episodes ago, I thought, you know, I kind of, for a little bit, I thought maybe Commander Smith might be the not colossal armored, but you know, that I kind of threw that out I kind of debunked that real quick, especially this episode, you know, last few episodes, because he really wants to take them down and catch them. So the other option is that, or maybe the armor is just out there, you know, doing something else, getting ready for something else, but there's a strong possibility the reason I'm not seeing the armored come to the rescue is because the human that's meant to be in the armored is already here and can't leave, you know, unnoticed. Man, because I was so sure, man, that was like my big prediction that the armored is going to show up and like, you know, break her loose, you know, and somehow get out of there, but no armored, man. But yeah, you know, a bit of a strange and interesting moment. You know, Sasha had these spider sense type hunches because she's heard these kind of screams before, and it's you know, it's at the point an animal is ready to give everything up. So at this point, please be super careful, you know, even more so than usual. She's really freaking out. She's really like she's really scared of the situation right now. And she was actually right on, and that's exactly what happened. Annie, you know, she called these other titans in to cannibalize her body and give it all up, right? And that came as a shock to Commander Smith, because he did not realize how far the Titans are going to go just to dispose of information. But yeah, you know, as the Titans came in, Commander Smith ordered them all to defend the female Titan, you know, and there's that scene of them, all of them just going at it, all of them trying to fight them off, but no good, man, no good. And then there's that scene of them just, Commander Smith basically saw the operation go up in smoke, like literally saw it go up in smoke. And, you know, and then there's that scene of all of them just super tired. Levi kind of looks up and saw that look on his face. You know, Commander Smith had this look I've never seen before. He's rattled. Levi thought it was a pathetic look. But, you know, once again, like I mentioned before, he kind of snapped out of it quick. You know, he had that moment. He snapped out of it quick and he said, okay, operation has failed. Time to retreat. But, you know, Levi said, okay, you know, back there, all of us talked such a big game, you know, and promised, you know, these things. But now, imagine going back. Who knows what's going to happen to Aaron? But, you know, right now, that's all they have. All they can do is retreat. And yeah, man, brings me back to Annie, back in human form, kills Gunther, right? So now, again, another cliffhanger. You know, they really know how to hook you, man. And so yeah, man, let's see how it plays out. Are they gonna fight Annie? It appears so, right? Because she just killed one of them, and her goal is to go after Aaron. But now she's in human form, so let's see how this plays out. You know, and she's gonna fight the rest of them in human form. Is she as good as them? Is she as good as the rest of the Levi squad? I guess I'll find out really quick, because I'm gonna move on to the next episode after this. Alright, man, so if you enjoyed it, please smash that thumbs up. Leave your comments. Let me know what you guys thought. If you're into social media, hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All the links are in the description. Once again, huge thank you to all the amazing patrons. Thank you for all your amazing support. You guys are absolutely brilliant. Thank you, you know, for sticking around. I really do appreciate it. And a reminder to anyone else, if you want to check out full episode reactions or early access reactions, head on over to Patreon, check out the perks, and yeah, you'll probably have a couple of episodes to check out if you become a patron. But yeah, there it is. Excited to move on to the next episode. Well, thanks for dropping by. Take it easy.